The world of animals is just full of surprises. From an octopus with invisible blood to a wombat that poops out cubes, there are all kinds of wild things going on out there that we humans just don't know about. So what if you could learn about some of these amazing animals and the crazy things they do without ever leaving your couch? Well, then stick around because we've got 20 crazy animal facts coming up that you won't believe are real. So let's get started. Fact No. 1. An octopus has 3 hearts and blue blood. An octopus has 3 hearts, 2 of which stop beating when it swims. Seriously, who needs a heart anyway? Well, an octopus does, but only one at a time. In fact, it takes 8 tentacles to pump the blood throughout the rest of the body while the other to keep the vital organs going. But wait, there's more. The blood of an octopus is blue because it contains a protein called hemocyanin, which carries oxygen throughout the body. Unlike hemoglobin, which is found in red blood cells, hemocyanin is colorless, giving the octopus blood its signature blue hue. But don't worry, octopuses don't bleed blue. Hemocyanin only turns blue when exposed to air. So next time you see an octopus, remember it could be hiding a blue secret under its skin. Fact number 2. Sloths are so slow that algae grows on their fur. They only poop once a week. If sloths were any slower, they'd be standing still. But being slow isn't all bad. For example, the algae growing on their fur provides camouflage that helps them blend in with their surroundings. Plus, it makes them even cuter. Just don't ask me how they manage to balance their fur-covered bodies as they hang upside down in trees. As for their infrequent bowel movements, well, let's just say that sloths aren't exactly known for their digestive speed. In fact, they take so long to digest their food that they only poop once a week. No wonder they have to risk their lives hanging down from branches while they do it. Fact No. 3. Elephants can actually hear with their feet. When elephants walk, they send vibrations through the ground that can travel for miles. And yes, they can feel those vibrations with their feet. This ability allows them to sense danger or listen for other elephants. They basically have their own special elephant version of hearing. Who needs ears when you have feet? Fact number 4. Crows are incredibly smart. They can recognize human faces and even hold grudges. Crows are like the gossips of the bird world. They talk to each other and recognize human faces. They also never forget a face, whether it's someone who's been nice to them or someone who's tried to harm them. And if you've ever made a crow angry, well, you'll be on their bad side for a long time. So remember, treat crows well and they may just become your feathered friends. Fact No. 5. A shrimp's heart is located in its head. And some shrimp can punch with the force of a bullet. Yeah, that's right. Shrimp have heads and some of them pack a mean punch. They can deliver a knockout blow with their first leg, which is modified into a powerful weapon. Plus, they've got 10 legs in total. So if you try to mess with one shrimp, you're in for a world of hurt. Fact number 6. Penguins propose to their mates using pebbles. And some penguins will travel hundreds of miles each year to find the perfect pebble to give to their potential partner. And once the proposal is accepted, the 2 penguins will mate for life. Talk about a rock-solid relationship. Fact No. 7. Giraffes have no vocal cords. Yet they hum to each other at night. Giraffes may not have vocal cords, but they sure know how to make music. They communicate with each other through a variety of sounds, including snorts, grunts, and whistles. But it's their nighttime humming that's truly fascinating. Even though giraffes can't hum when they're awake, they somehow find the energy to belt out tunes while they sleep. Fact number 8. Some turtles can breathe through their butts. Some turtles don't need to stick their heads out of the water to catch some air. Thanks to a special hole near their butts, they can breathe underwater and stay submerged for hours at a time. Talk about being amphibious. Fact number 9. Wombats have cube-shaped poop. Scientists aren't entirely sure why wombat poop comes out in cubes, but they have a few theories. One idea is that the shape helps the animals mark their territory since the cubes have flat sides that can make distinct marks on trees and rocks. Another theory is that the shape helps prevent predators from eating the poop, since it's not easy to swallow a cube. Whatever the reason, wombat poop is definitely one of nature's most unusual offerings. Fact number 10. Hummingbirds are the only birds that can fly backward. These tiny birds have special shoulder blades that allow them to rotate their wings 180 degrees, which enables them to fly backward. Not only that, but their wings also move in a figure-8 pattern, which generates lift on both the upstroke and the downstroke. Talk about being efficient. Fact number 11. Male seahorses get pregnant and give birth. Seahorses are unique in the animal kingdom in that males get pregnant and give birth. Females lay their eggs in a special pouch on the male's belly, where they're fertilized and develop into young seahorses. Then the males give birth to the baby seahorses, tail first. Now that's what I call male pregnancy. Fact number 12. Cows have best friends, and they get stressed when separated from them. Cows may seem like simple grazing animals, but they're actually quite social creatures. They form strong bonds with their fellow cows and can experience separation anxiety when they are taken away from their friends. In fact, studies have shown that cows who are separated from their best friends can suffer from stress-related health problems. So if you ever visit a farm, be sure to ask the farmer about the cow's favorite hangouts. You might just make a new friend. Fact number 13. Chameleons can move their eyes independently and look into directions at once. These scaly reptiles have independently moving eyes that can scan a 360-degree field of view. Not only that, but chameleons can also change the color of their eyes to help them blend in with their surroundings. Talk about being a master of disguise. Fact number 14. Bees communicate by dancing. Bees are like the ultimate party animals. They communicate with each other by performing a series of dances. For example, the waggle dance is used to tell others where to find food. The bee performs a figure-8 pattern, wagging its abdomen from side to side, and the angle of the waggle run indicates the angle of the sun relative to the food source. Talk about being a buzzworthy dancer. Fact number 15. The heart of a blue whale is as big as a small car and can be heard from 2 miles away. Blue whales are the largest animals on planet Earth. And their hearts are massive, literally. The size of a small car, this gigantic organ pumps blood throughout the whale's enormous body, keeping it alive and kicking. Plus, the sound it makes while doing its thing can be heard from miles away. Now that's what I call a whale of a time. Fact number 16. Frogs can freeze solid in winter and come back to life when they thaw. Frogs are like little frogs doing yoga, frozen solid in winter. But when temperatures rise, they come back to life. How do they do it? By slowing their metabolism down so much that their body functions almost completely shut down until they are thawed out. Plus, they can survive freezing and thawing over and over again. Talk about being resilient. Fact number 17. Platypuses detect electric signals from prey. Like a built-in radar system. Platypuses use their sensitive bills to detect the weak electric signals emitted by their prey. This allows them to navigate underwater with ease, finding food even in murky waters. Talk about having a sixth sense. Fact number 18. Caterpillars completely dissolve into goo inside their cocoons before becoming butterflies. Caterpillars may seem like they're just chilling inside their cocoons, but they're actually going through a major transformation. They secrete a special enzyme that dissolves their own bodies into a soupy substance. Then they rebuild themselves from scratch as butterflies. Talk about a major glow-up. Fact number 19. Ants can lift objects 50 times their own body weight. Ants are like the Arnold Schwarzenegger of the insect world. They may be small, but they're super strong. In fact, they can lift objects that weigh up to 50 times more than they do. That's like you lifting a small car. No wonder ants are always marching around with big things in their mouths. Fact number 20. Some species of jellyfish can technically live forever by reverting to an earlier life stage. Jellyfish are like the Benjamin Buttons of the sea. They can revert to an earlier stage of their life cycle when conditions get tough. This process, known as transdifferentiation, allows them to essentially reset their biological clocks and start over as polyps. And guess what? They can do this over and over again as many times as they want. Talk about being immortal. So there you have it, 20 crazy animal facts that will blow your mind. From the incredible strength of ants to the time-defying abilities of jellyfish, the animal kingdom is full of wonders that we're only just discovering. So don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more fun content. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.